is out there with Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the power forward. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Here's Maxey. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
They get the rebound. Oubre kicks to Embiid. Back to Oubre. 5 on the clock. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Williams, a screen on George. Ball with a wide-open look. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Maxey. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, the ability to force a turnover and then start the fast break, turn from defense to offense in one quick flash. That's Josh Okogie at his best.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Miller with a wide open look, and it's the Hornets another three.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
And George, here we go. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Miller outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Williams with the block. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball against George. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
And he's good on the second. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Now Ball, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Ball kicks to Miller. And he makes good on the layup. Miller's got 5.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Tries again. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Ball gets double-teamed. The 3, Bridges, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Miller into the lane. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside, Maxey. Sweet little floater.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Deep 2 from Ball. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lob pass to Oubre. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Bridges dishes the ball. 1 second left, and Williams with the layup.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Hornets on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, George is out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Count that one. George has got the first basket of the second quarter for Philadelphia.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
A spectacular finish by Oubre. He's got that airtime to get creative.
The drive-by ball. Miller, that's for 2. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Bridges, no one around him. Ball's knocked loose. The 76ers lead. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Ball from long range. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Maxey. Outside, George. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Shots good by Miller.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Here's Ball, takes it inside, got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Outside, Maxey. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
You know, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it, plays with a lot of courage.
This is his first free throw of the game. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
And finished off by Oubre.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Team foul.
.110 left now here in the second. Bridges for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges inside. Covered by Oubre. Here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Okogie.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Philadelphia is shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Embiid drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Williams. Back to Bridges. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. Williams. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Trey Mann is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
They get it back. Here's Diabate. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Diabate's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets. And here's Walker outside. Here's Yabusele. From down in the low post, it goes. Yabusele's got his first 2 points of the night. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game there.
Snatched up. Bona. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Hornets leading by 5. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Mann. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Gordon, the pass to Edwards. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Nurkic. Here's Diabate. Pass to Nurkic. Tries yet again. A shot by Diabate. No good. The 76ers trail by 8. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Diabate.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one misses. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
That bucket in no time at all. Mann's got 8 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Green against Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. And finished off by Edwards.
Assisted.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Plus contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Walker. Rebound by Nurkic. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Got a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Walker with a clean look. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Pass to Diabate. Another shot. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Edwards with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Man, And the layup's good off the glass. Mann's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And with that, the Hornet lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Walker. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Diabate. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Philadelphia on the break. Rebound by Williams. Here's Mann, guarded by Walker. Here's Diabate. His three-pointer's off the mark. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench.
Come on, fans. It's the
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got George. Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is what you call explosive elevation and a little bit of creativity to boot, Josh Okogie.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Oubre against Ball. Oubre outside. Drummond the screen. Takes a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Miller with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And stolen by Drummond. And an intentional foul right there.
Mark Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
George passes to Drummond.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Miller kicks to Bridges. Miller sets a screen for Bridges. Tipped away. Oubre outside. To the inside. Drummond in the post. He's against Williams. Embiid with a screen on Ball. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
It can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
George against Ball. Bridges for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for Drummond.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Miller outside. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Miller. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 7. Oubre for 3. Bridges with the board. Charlotte has gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Charlotte leading by 10. Pass to Miller. Over George. Miller with another miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Ball from long range. And another 3 for Charlotte.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Deep two from Ball. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Here's Maxey.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hornets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Ball against George. 5 to shoot. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And Ball puts up a deep three. Off on that one. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly...
Like a lot excited matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Bobby Portis out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Jackson in at the 2. Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys.
Allie, thank you. And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And the basket by Bridges.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Ball. Shot from the low post is good.
The inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Jackson, pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one, good.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Ball against Jackson. Ball passes to Bridges. Ball, a screen on Portis. And stolen by Jackson. Lillard right side. Antetokounmpo outside. To the paint. Here's Portis. The second effort. Tries again. And it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in.
Yeah, not sure. I would think the first guy you want to box out would be Giannis.
Ball looks over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Portis. Pass to Jackson. Portis the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Yes, it's good. Miller's got his second bucket on the night.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. Ball outside. This one for 3.
Well, the key there is Taurean Prince staying with his man, the versatility to guard positions, because he can guard a multitude of them.
Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Hornets with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Williams' shot is good.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. That's tipped. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Okogie.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Jackson against Ball. Here's Bridges. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. 5 ticks left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the floor for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jackson, then there's Prince, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Here's Lillard. Williams grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Miller. The shot by Lillard, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in the suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Back to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stat for Milwaukee.
With their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. From outside the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Nice shot by Okogie.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Now it's a 3-point Charlotte lead. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Jackson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Inside, looking to end the run. And Giannis throws it down.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way right. Highly effective. Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. A shot from the high post. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Hornets leading by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Prince against Ball. Here's Prince. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That 3's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson finds some space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's Ball with a 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Josh Green out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Outside man. It's stolen by Trent.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that. And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Count the basket. The Bucks trail by 5. Trent with it. Lopez, the screen on Green. Trent, the pass to Lopez. Rebounded by Green. And for Charlotte, they're shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Trent for 3. Williams grabs the board. Hornets leading by 7. Oh, they get a hand on it. On the wing man. Williams, a screen on Porter. Here's Mann. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Trent. No points so far. Pass to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Here's Sims. That one's good for 2. Sims has got 4 points this quarter. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Williams against Trent. It's stolen by Trent. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Now here's Trent. Lopez, the screen on Williams. From deep. Trent's shot is off. Hornets leading by 6. And there's the drive. The kick out to Williams. And here's Nurkic for 3. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Nurkic. Drops in the 3. Nurkic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not bad. Nurkic with a nice shot there, especially off of that assist.
Pass to Porter. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:52 left to play in the third quarter. Trent for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And that one's good. Green.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Kuzma. An easy 2 on the layup.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
There's the double team with Porter. The kick out to Williams. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul.
Kevin Porter.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Nurkic a screen on Porter. Here's Mann. Here's Nurkic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bucks trail by 10. Now Kuzma. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Mann. Down low. Here's Lopez. And yep, it's good. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Nurkic a screen on Porter. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Man. And the Hornets lead by 11.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Goes back up. Pass to Diabate. Fires the 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
Nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he's good on the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. And Nurkic throws it down.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
The kick out to Kuzma to stop the run. Trent against Green. Trent's shot is off. Outside man. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets liking their chances, ending the quarter.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. 15-point game on the court right now for the Bucks. They've got Bobby Portis, Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Prince, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5, down low. Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
The kick out to Williams. Miller against Prince. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Lillard. Prince finds Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And Williams punches it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Antetokounmpo against ball. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Lillard outside. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break. A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Portis. Screen by Bridges. Ball passes to Bridges. From deep three-point land. And it's LaMelo Ball with a 3.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Lillard looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep 3. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Bucks ball.
Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The 3 from Ball. That shot, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Okogie, defended by Lillard. Okogie, the pass to Williams. Now Bridges. Williams, a screen on Portis. Three-pointer, Bridges. The putback. It's hauled in by Portis. Bucks trail by 19.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hornets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for LaMelo Ball.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Assisted by Damian Lillard.
Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. From deep, and Miller good for 3.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Now here's ball. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams finds ball. Out to Bridges. Miller on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here is Antetokounmpo. No good. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate
This could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. You've got Prince. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Jackson in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Lillard, 6 to shoot. From past the arc. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And here's George for 3. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
3-pointer, Lillard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
George against Lillard. Embiid sets the pick for George. Misses the 3. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. Pass to Embiid. From deep 3-point land, Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Embiid with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Giannis. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. They have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. They have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here is Lillard after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Maxey against Jackson. And there's the drive. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Portis. Drills the 3-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Embiid, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And then Lillard slams it in.
That first step of Lillard
deadly.
76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Oubre on the wing, covered by Lillard. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Giannis a screen on George. They get it again. Giannis kicks to Prince. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked it. Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Lillard scanning the floor. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Maxey. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers on top, leading by 5. And the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Drummond. George is out there with Maxey. And there's Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh,
yes!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Maxey attacking. George against Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Here's Embiid. Embiid on the offensive glass.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Lillard from deep three-point land. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. George finds Oubre. And he drives in. And the jam by Oubre.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Damian Lillard. George against Prince. Drummond sets the screen for George. Over Prince. The rebound by Prince. And Prince has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's George. Hands the shot from the wing. George has got 9.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
George against Lillard. He takes it in. And the flush by Antetokounmpo.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Outside, George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 4 this quarter.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Lillard, right side. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. There's the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks. Oubre passes to Drummond. Maxey looking it over. The rebound by the Bucks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Outside Portis. Launches it. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Bucks, Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Sims in at the power forward.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 15. Here's Trent. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Trent against Gordon. Back to Lopez. And now here comes Gordon leading the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Trent, a screen on Edwards. Trent outside. And stolen by Gordon. And they're on the break. Two minutes into the second half of play now. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Bucks trail by 19. Outside, Porter. Lopez outside. It's Trent on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez finds Trent. Latrey hands it from downtown. Trent's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's Edwards on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Trent outside. That's tipped. Here's Sims. He has yet to score. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Kuzma with the screen for Trent. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Walker against Porter. High post try. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Kuzma with a screen on Gordon. Gordon against Trent. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Trent. 1:12 left to play in the third. Here's Lopez. And finally they hit one. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Trent outside to the middle. It's stolen. Gordon with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And the basket by Edwards.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Yabusele. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with a three. A rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma outside. And he finishes nicely on the way. Kuzma's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
There's Walker with the three. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Can't connect from long distance. Bucks trail by 14. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Lillard against George. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Great touch from three from Embiid.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Kick out to Giannis. And stolen by Drummond. And they're pushing it up. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 20. Lillard outside. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 6 to shoot. They need this. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The three from George. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
Outside, Maxey. A three ball. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lillard outside. Yep, that one goes.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And George kicks to Embiid. Puts up a three. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Joel Embiid.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
It's Prince on the wing, covered by Oubre. For the three, Paul George grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 16.
Bucks foul. Taurean Prince. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
That free throw good from George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Right wing. Portis in the post, working on Drummond. Nice shot by Portis. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Embiid with the screen on Jackson. Maxey, no good. And the Bucks with possession here, down by 15. And yes, it's good. Here's Maxey. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some Good moments throughout this one, but they have to. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
in. So the Hornets starting 5. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, we've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Maxey in at point guard. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Ball. Joel Embiid pulls it down. George outside. The 3-ball. Here's Drummond. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Miller. Out to Bridges from behind the arc. On target from range.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Hornets foul. Josh Okogie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Drummond with the screen. George, no good. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good time for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago. Not just the perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Ball outside. And the shot goes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Out to Bridges. Who poked away. Stolen by Drummond. Here's George. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by George.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Screen by Bridges. The drive by Miller. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Okogie. He's scoreless. Miller on the wing. The kick out to Ball. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Outside, Williams. Williams a screen on George. Ball looks over the floor. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. Maxey passes to Oubre. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Screen by Embiid. The offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
There are few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
No good there. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Don't go away. We'll be back with these. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in at the center position. Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. Joel Embiid with the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with it. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Here's Oubre. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets with a lead. Miller outside. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Drummond, the screen on Miller. George scanning the floor. Embiid outside Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. The putback. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Ball outside. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's George. And the jam by George.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Ball against George. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oubre into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. Charlotte, no good that time either. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Miller pulls it in.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3s. it might be time to get inside of that arc.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.151 left in the second. Ball against George. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. For 3, George. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Bridges. Ball outside. From the arc. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
George for 3, tipped, and they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. The Hornets pull it in. Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. There's 39 seconds left in the half. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 5. Embiid from outside. They get it again. The shot by Drummond, no good. Here's Okogie. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. The lob. Very well done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Hornets up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Eric Gordon is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Edwards, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey, said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
It's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Hornets leading by 3. Williams, a screen on Walker. Pass to Williams. Here's Diabate. Launches a 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Gordon against Green. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Yabusele hooked that.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's man. Yet to see a basket. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 3.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Gordon outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Walker. Over Green. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And Lonnie Walker's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Nurkic, a screen on Walker. Man, the pass to Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's Yabusele. Outside Walker. For the tie. Hornets with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Nurkic, a screen on Gordon. His man buries it from 3. And now a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. From downtown, the putback. It's good on the putback.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Walker for 3. He drops it from range. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, but these got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Man, the pass to Williams. Back to Man. To the inside. Gordon with it. And it's Man picking him up. Pass to Bona. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Man. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Green against Walker. Yabusele, the kick out to Walker. The Hornets pull it in. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Man. Pass to Nurkic. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Williams passes to Ball. Williams with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. Oh, he goes back with the dunk right over Joel Embiid.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 8-point game. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. He shoots. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Okogie. Outside, Williams. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Maxey. And they're running. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, Williams with the block. The 3 from Ball. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Oubre with it. Guarded now by Ball. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's Ball with a 3. They get the rebound. Bridges outside. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Williams, a screen on Oubre. They grab their own miss. Here's Miller. Counted from distance. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
For 3, Maxey. Miller pulls it in. Here's Charlotte. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Okogie. No good from outside. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Embiid from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Miller. And here's Ball. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Bridges against Embiid. Lets it fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Fires from deep. The kick out to Ball. Bridges, a screen on George. There's Ball with a 3. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And George with the jam.
And George really good at recognizing the fast break opportunities and torching the defense with his speed and athleticism in transition.
3-pointer, Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Poke loose. Pass to George. 3-pointer. Miller pulls it in.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
George against Ball. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Williams finds Ball. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And Philadelphia calls time here. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
It's Bridges on the wing. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. George, a deep three, and gets it to fall. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they did.
This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Outside Portis. Prince against Ball. Hit the crossover. Prince can't hit. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Ball from long range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 6.
Well, LaMelo, ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Lillard scanning the floor. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Lock at 6. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Bridges. Out to Miller for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head coach. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Here's Lillard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Miller with a screen on Jackson. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Portis a screen on Ball. And here's Prince outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. Charlotte no good that time either. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Bridges covering. Offensive rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Again, Ball missing. The Bucks trail. Pick off in midair. And a fast break now for the Hornets. For 3, Okogie connects from three-point range.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. The 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hornets leading by 6. From downtown, he scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
From deep, Prince. He can't get it to go. It could go. Not going to go that time. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He got into double digits for And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Bobby Portis out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Damian Lillard, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Jackson in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here is Miller. Nothing on the board. Bridges misses. Now the Bucks moving it up. Lillard from outside. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now Ball after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. One-on-one here. Jackson finds Antetokounmpo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks. The drive by Ball. Bridges for 3. Back to Ball. Second chance shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Bridges kicks to Miller. Bridges a screen on Jackson. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. No good that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
There's so little ego in Giannis' game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play. But you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. On the wing, Giannis. From 18 feet away. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Miller, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Okogie. Back to Miller. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Man, he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And Lillard kicks to Prince. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Bucks trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort. Giannis says, get off me!
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Miller with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. And here's Prince outside. That shot is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Trey Mann is out there with Green. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Diabate in a power forward. Fires for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Williams with the steal. Here's Mann. It's good from long range. Mann's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets. Bucks trail by 4. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Nurkic a screen on Porter. Mann passes to Williams. There's the triple. Up again. It's good on the putback. And now a 6-point Charlotte lead.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
On deep Trent. Here's Sims. Pass to Lopez. Trent outside. Lopez sets a screen for Trent. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Here's Sims. Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
Charlotte leading by 5. Green dishes to Williams. Another shot. Sims with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. From deep, Green nailed from three-point land. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
From deep, Trent. And the Bucks miss again. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Diabate. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mann. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Kuzma inside. He's guarded by Williams. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But great, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Charlotte leading by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Charlotte moving the ball around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Going inside.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Mann gets the bucket.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Down low, here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Trent outside. 12 seconds left in the third.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Charlotte up by 5. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Gary Trent. He's out there with Kevin Porter. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Sims in at the 4. Lopez kicks to Trent. Lopez, a screen on Green. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Trent.
Oh, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
To the left side wing. Lopez from long range to tie it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's off on the first. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Ball finds Bridges. Drives to the hoop. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Lillard outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Shot clock at 5. And then Lillard slams it in.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Lillard comes with the double team. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Driving to the basket. Excellent D there from Williams. Hornets shooting 43% from the field. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now in the night. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Bridges finds Ball. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 20.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Here's Antetokounmpo using his size. Giannis!
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Yes, that goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo outside for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Hefty move. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Bridges. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's Ball. Over to the left wing. Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Bridges kicks to Miller. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Bridges connects from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Lillard, the pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Jackson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to Lillard. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Portis kicks to Lillard. Swiped away. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
.12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Give it up for your box breaker crew.
Jackson finds Lillard. Back to Jackson. Now here's Prince. Jacks up a three. The shot that time, not on target. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to...
a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Kelly Oubre. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Drummond in at the center position, locking down the middle. Embiid from outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Jackson against Maxey. It's stolen by Maxey. In transition, here they come. George against Portis. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Embiid. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, BA, and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And don't let the size fool you. Damian Lillard, he can get up there.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Maxey surveys. Out to the right wing. Embiid, high post. Antetokounmpo's there. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. You know, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Portis with a screen on Oubre. The 3 from Prince. And the three-pointer goes.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And they pick up 2.
Top-notch ball handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
George against Prince. There's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Jackson on the wing. Maxey covering. It's stolen by Maxey. For 3, George. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless...
Get up to throw down! Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Lillard looking around. Jackson on the wing. Six to shoot. Portis outside. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Jackson with a screen on George. And down it goes. 2 points. Lillard's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Embiid, a screen on Jackson. Maxey attacking. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Here's Lillard. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Embiid, a screen on Jackson. Here's Maxey. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the dunk by Jackson.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Outside Maxey, screen by Embiid. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Jackson in at shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Embiid, a screen on Jackson. Maxey passes to Embiid. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Drummond with the screen. Here's Maxey. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
George against Lillard. Inside, Lillard for 2.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Maxey against Jackson. Outside Maxey. Over Jackson. And the jam by Drummond.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Free ball from Lillard. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Portis. The 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 3. Embiid inside. Portis on him. He gets it in there.
You're getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
George against Lillard. Here's Prince. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
George. And the jam by George.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Prince can't hit.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Drummond, the screen on Antetokounmpo. George feels it out a bit. Shot from the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. George outside. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
That shot missing. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top, leading by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Lonnie Walker is out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5, down low. And it's Trent penetrating. Outside for Porter. Wing shot on the way. Walker pulls down the board.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Edwards, no good. The Bucks trail by 6. Lopez for 3. Sinks it from distance. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And there's the screen. Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Porter against Walker. Walker with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Bona missing. And for the Bucks, they're shooting it well at 59%. Here's Trent. And he makes it on the layup.
Oh, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Outside Walker. Philadelphia, the rebound. Trent against Gordon. For 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Nice shot by Walker.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Bucks trail by 5. Porter looks it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. He's got a piece of it. Now Gordon. No points yet. And the shot's good. And now a 7-point 76ers lead. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Down low. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Edwards. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Pass to Bona. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Trent for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Tipped away. Porter with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, speedy transition play by Porter. Getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
Gordon on the take. The kick out to Walker. Porter with the steal. 34 seconds left in the third. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. 4-3. Kept alive. Pass to Edwards. Five to shoot. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Not going to go that time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Sixers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Kevin Porter. He's out there with Gary Trent. Kyle Kuzma out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Sims in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's George. Porter pulls it in.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
There's a screen. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded now by George. Kuzma. That's good.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Here's Drummond. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond.
And so Drummond nails them both. The Bucks trail. Outside Porter. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lopez passes to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like it when he finds the open man, and so do they.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Maxey against Jackson. Right side Maxey. Over Lillard. Up top George. Looking to get back on track. And the jam by George.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Portis with a screen on George. Here's Lillard. And so he draws the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Embiid, a screen on Prince. George with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! Embiid from distance.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Prince, a screen on George. Here's Lillard. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
George for three. They got the rebound. Pass to Oubre. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
George outside. The three is up. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
George against Lillard. Fires for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the jam by George.
Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands, and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Maxey, that's good.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Here's Lillard. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 6. And here they come. Oubre with room to shoot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Oubre's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, in transition, Oubre will feast on those kind of opportunities. Quick to the rim.
The 3, here's Lillard. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Oubre passes to Embiid. Drummond with the screen. Launches it. Embiid misses. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 8. Here's Jackson. And another miss by Milwaukee.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oubre can't hit. Antetokounmpo up top. Drummond defending. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo. Here's Maxey.
From Bobby Hornets.
And so it's Philadelphia with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.